At number 2, can you stop making so much noise? I'm trying to make a video here. What's going on, guys? Welcome into the channel, and today we are doing a top 10 video, something that I really love but honestly haven't been able to get my hands on, and that is the Off-White Nike collab. The Off-White Nike collab is a collab done with, of course, Nike and designer Virgil Abloh, and these are extremely hype sneakers, and today we are going to do a top 10 of the best. Starting us off at number 10, we have the original Converse from the 10 collection. Now this is from the original 10 sneakers that Virgil released with Nike, not the second Converse that he released with the striped outsoles or whatever. That one's still nice, but it's not as nice as this one. This one has the see-through upper, so that if you wear different color socks, you can completely change and customize the look of the sneaker. That mixed with the different lace combinations definitely solidified this one at the 10 spot on our list. The next Off-White sneaker on our list is the newest to the collection. I believe it's the newest to the collection. Yes, the newest to the collection is the Off-White Air Jordan 5. We all know that the Air Jordan 5 is one of the most popular silhouettes that Jordan has ever released, and that's why it was so hyped when Virgil finally released his version. Virgil's take on the Off-White 5 takes inspiration from the metallic 5s, but includes a plasticky mesh upper, kind of like he used on the toe box of the UNC 1s. And it also includes these little hole cutouts that apparently you're supposed to take an X-Acto knife and cut out. I personally, if I got a pair, was not going to cut out a thing, but you know, Nike sneakers.
I can't fucking compete!
Virgil usually makes a lot of his sneakers in the Off-White collection look like prototypes, but this one is kind of a mix of a prototype and a worn sneaker, as the outsole and midsole are yellowed to kind of look like they've been sitting in your box for a while. At number 8 on the list, we have the Nike Off-White Dunks. Virgil's take on the Nike Dunk was actually quite simple. He just took a Nike Dunk and added a second lacing system. Of course, both sets of laces do include shoelaces and quotation marks on them, and it just works perfectly. I actually missed on all 3 that day.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
At number 7 on our list, we have the Off-White Air Force Ones, the MoMA and the MCA. Of course, these two versions of the Air Force One are inspired by the modern, what is it? I forgot. I'm gonna figure it out. MCA.
2 hours later.
Let's see. It is inspired by the Museum of Contemporary Art in Chicago, where Virgil is from, and the MoMA in New York. Probably should have had that before the video started. Of course, the Air Force One is one of the most iconic silhouettes that Nike has ever released, and Virgil released it actually in more than 2, but these are the best of the Air Force Ones that he released. He released it in a Chicago blue colorway, which is what I'm going to call it, and a black colorway that has a silver Nike swoosh. It's a very simple collab that Virgil turned in, but it just blended so well. And at number 6 on the list, and I'm so sad that I had to put this low on the list, but there's just that many good Off-White sneakers. And the sneaker that I have number 6 on here is the Off-White Air Jordan 1 in the white colorway. The Off-White 1 colorway is simply just an Air Jordan 1 that's white, has air on it, has the prototype look of the Chicagos and the UNCs. That's kind of why I had to drop it back on the list. It's still really good, but it just doesn't have that nostalgic feel that the UNCs and the Chicagos want, and I kind of just gave away what's coming later in the video. But with Air Jordan 1s being one of the best silhouettes ever created, and Off-White collab being one of the best. Shut up, Chris. Dang. With the Off-White collab, with Air Jordan 1s being one of the best silhouettes ever created, how could you omit an Off-White Air Jordan 1 off of a list? At number 5 on the list, we have the Air Max 90 in the 10 colorway, the black one, not the white one. As you can see by some of the pics on my list, I'm very minimalist when it comes to my sneakers, because this is literally just a black Air Max 90 just with a white swoosh and a zip tie. It's literally all it is. There's some aspects of it that make it look kind of like a prototype, but it's really just an Air Max Nike. Honestly, the things that really make this sneaker pop for me are the little orange tag above the Nike swoosh, and when you switch out the laces to the green and orange, it just makes the black and the orange hints pop so well. So the sneaker just comes together perfectly. At number 4 on our list, we have the Vapor Max, the Part 2 colorway in black. Number 4 and 5 on this list could really switch either day because they're really in the same boat. They're very minimalist sneakers, but the reason I chose this Vapor Max over the first one in the 10 collection is because this one has a more grayish black Nike swoosh on it instead of the white, and I feel it helps the sneaker come together a little bit better, and it doesn't take away from the rest of the sneaker like that white Nike swoosh does on the first Vapor Maxes. And when you switch it out with, again, the blue laces, the sneaker is perfect. Just perfect with the little Nike Air in quotations on there. Perfect. Wish I could afford it. At number 3 on the list, and some of you will attack me in the comments, but I gotta say it and I gotta put it here. It is the Off-White Jordan 1 Chicago. The Air Jordan 1 Chicago is one of the most iconic sneakers of all time, and when Virgil put his twist on it, he did great with that prototype look like he did on the Off-White. Of course, this was the first one that released, but the Off-White white. But some things just don't work as well as the number 2 spot on this list, like changing the laces. I feel like it works better on that sneaker than it does on the Off-White Chicago, but it's still a great iconic silhouette that I wish that I had. At the number 2 spot on our list, you probably already guessed it, we have the Jordan 1 in the UNC colorway. The Jordan 1 in the UNC colorway, I know I keep saying it in this video, but it's just perfect. One, I'm a UNC guy, even though I got on this Rutgers hoodie, I go to Rutgers. But Tar Heels all the way. Of course, the Air Jordan 1 in the UNC colorway is one of the most iconic colorways to ever release, and that's where Jordan went to college. And things like changing the laces, which doesn't work so well on the Chicagos for me, works beautifully on this. Change it up for some orange or some green laces with the shoelaces on it. Beautiful. Makes the blue pop, and it's just a nice hint of contrast, especially with the orange hints around the sneakers. And at our number 1 spot, you guys already knew what it was. It's obvious, the Off-White Prestos, all 3 of them. But most importantly, the original from the 10. The original one from the 10 comes in a black and cream colorway with a strap, Velcro strap, I think it is, on the side that says Air. And it is just the perfect sneaker with this beautiful mesh upper. Put those green and orange laces on there, and they're just just amazing. It's an amazing sneaker, and if I had the money to pay resale for it, I'd definitely grab all 3 pairs, the black, the white, and the dual colored one. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching today. Stay tuned, there will be more top 10s coming. I know I have another one coming later this week. We're going to be doing, actually I'm not going to tell you, but I do have a, actually, yeah, I'm just going to keep that on wraps. Tune in next time, guys. Like and subscribe. Peace. At number 9 on our list, we have the newest member of the... YouTube is hard.